Hey everybody, welcome back to the Infinite Regression. Oh, look at us here in the Infinite Regression in these uncertain times. Well, I haven't been hauled before the Hague yet, so I guess I still have time for this. And Hague joke, shout out, you know who you are, Sweeney Land. That's you. Anyway, but yeah, we're gonna do a thing, because times might be crazy and we might not know what's going on, and yeah, we have no idea what's gonna happen professionally or otherwise. But you know what? In the meantime, here's what we do know is that is gonna be a show up in here, and yeah, real quick. Those of you who don't know, which many of you might not, I'm sitting here in a room full of white people. And I'm just going to go around the horn real quick, insult all of them. You'd like that, wouldn't you, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, that is correct. You love it. You love it when I absolutely dunk on these pieces of shit right here. Anyway, so let's, without further ado, dunk on these pieces of shit right here. And there is none shittier than our friend Braxton. Braxton, could you fucking keep that cloud over there to yourself? Yeah, Braxton's our resident hippie. He smoka de ganja, little much, and it shows in his work. Also, he introduced me to de ganja, and I will forever be grateful. Yeah, that's right. You're gonna be mad at him for that? No, it's good shit. So thank you, and also fuck you. Anyway, moving around the horn. You guys really love it when I make fun of these assholes. Anyway, Ian is, yeah, he's a real piece of work. It's just, yeah, that's right. He's the one. That is correct. He is the one who, replaced all of the signage at the abortion clinic for, ads for this show. That's right. He went, found the one clinic in the nation that's the one that everybody's talking about when they're like, and they will abort babies when they're halfway out of the mama's womb. It's just punt the baby in the side of the head. He found the one that everybody thinks is all the ones, but it's really not all the ones. It's really just one. And he found that one, and he was like, oh, you're the punt the baby in the side of the head while it's halfway out the mother's womb abortion clinic? Well, first of all, can I cleat up and take a swing at a baby? Number one. And number two, can I place an ad? And ladies and gentlemen, this fucking asshole, I swear to God, every week I think it can't get worse, and it does. It absolutely does. Anyway, what a piece of shit. But hey, you know what? This piece of shit's bad enough. You know what's worse? His goddamn uncle, the one who brought him here nepotistically. Look at this guy with his hair plugs that ain't even growing in well, and they're a different color than the rest of his head. Looks like a Barbie doll with a haircut, Yeah, that's right. Looks like we cut the hair of a Barbie doll, and you realize those hair holes are too far apart. Anyway, grotesque, my friend. Anyway, yeah, so he's the producer over here. We have the showrunner. We've got Clarissa, and Clarissa, she forgot where the bottle was, and she sat on it, and now it is stuck up her butt. And she got it out. And now, okay, Kaysen now is licking the bottle. I guess that's a victimless crime. I don't I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this anymore. But anyway, at any rate, Aiden, your parents, douche canoe. And that is the roundup. I yelled at some white people. How'd you like that, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, before we bring out our last white guy in the room, and before I basically forget you even exist, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's true. I will appeal to you less and less as the night goes on, so yuck it up now. Anyway, we got to bring out the biggest piece of shit of them all. My least favorite human, Stanley the Manly. Oh, that is music to my ears. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. He is a piece of human refuse. You are correct. You know, I have feelings. Okay. I say the thing. Weekend Type Fun, Volume 57. All right, and get your stupid ass out of here. Yeah, a little boot in the pants. Send him off in the right direction. Yeah, you are correct. You are correct to applaud and laugh at that. That was very funny. Anyway, hey, oh my God. Is the 57th episode spectacular? With your host, Rem Pemberton of the Clemson Pembertons. That's me. Look at my fucking nice red suit. I put on a goddamn red suit for you people. It's not even Christmas. Must be a pretty important event if I'm putting on my goddamn red suit. All right, let's find out. Come on, Rem. Let's get our 57th episode started with our special 57th episode special edition theme. Goes special edition theme music. Let's find out what that's all about.
This has always been the theme song. This has always been the theme. This has always been the theme song. This has always been the theme.
Well, thank goodness they left the cha alone. You know, I really hate it when they remix an old classic like that. You know, just let it be what it always was. Stop fucking with it. Anyway, but that's just one man's opinion. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen. We're the boring speech portion. Feel free to go take a piss or, you know, go take somebody else's piss or leave your piss on top of somebody else's piss, or piss and then don't flush and then come back to it later and then piss again and think about how many gallons of water you just saved. The answer is 1, and then you realize, like, oh my God, it smells like nasty piss inside my house. Am I happy that I saved a gallon of water to make my entire house smell like piss? No, I am not. Anyway, you go think about that while I read this boring speech portion, because, you know, boring but necessary. When I began this show 138 years ago on April 3rd, 2021, was it that long ago? My God. I never thought that I would make it all the way to the very round number of 57. When you're a kid growing up in the 90s, all you think about is having a not very popular internet-based variety show, which you write and perform under the influence of marijuana. Well, now my dream is a reality, and honestly, I don't know where to go from here. Oh, God. This is profoundly disappointing. I don't like this anymore. Part 1, AI-generated images. I think there's only one part. I don't think there's a part 2. Also, I don't know if I remember to put the end slides on the slideshow. Hold up. I need to check real quick. Professionalism. Always a thing that we bring here. Okay, I had not added them yet, and so now they are added. But I will tell you this. I am pre-disappointed because I am remembering things, and this entire bit hinges on me not remembering things. This might be pretty short and pretty awful. We'll find out. But, yeah, just stick with me. We'll see what it is. We shall know before too long. On the following slides, I will be presenting AI-generated images, and I will try to guess the prompt that created them. Several hours, not just hours at this point, days have elapsed between writing and performing these slides, and I don't know how well I'll do at remembering them whilst under the influence. As it turns out, I'm going to do fine. I'm going to crush this thing. I'm going to destroy it. I have all the confidence in the world because I've seen the first one and the last one, because when I was just scrolling to get to the bottom and then post the end slides on this thing, I realized I was like, God, I remember exactly. So be prepared for disappointment. Or maybe I'll only know the first or the last one. Who knows? But yeah. Badoo. Mayhap hilarity will result. If only. If only. Mayhap it be a huge fucking disaster. Watch and know. Yeah, I think the latter rather than the former, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare yourselves. 'Cause this is about to be disappointing. Okay, I know exactly what this is. You know, I just remember. Oh God, what is the name of that SNL cast member who does the Calhoun running for Senate? You know, and he's very soft spoken, and he says horrible things in a quiet voice, which is a really, really funny bit. Anyway, this Jesus looks exactly like him. I don't know why Jesus is wearing a flannel and like this is my look from high school. Like honestly, a flannel and a tight white t-shirt underneath. That's yeah. Anyway, this may look like a vase filled with, orange Julius, but I will tell you exactly what this is. It is Jesus's milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Oh, God damn it. I was close. My milkshake brings Jesus Christ to the yard. I knew which song it was ripped off of, and I knew it had to do with Jesus. I'm going to call that a win right there, because, like, I basically knew. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what this It's Chinese Patton Oswalt punches Barbara Walters right in the face with his Bud Light boxing gloves. No, this is Fat Shatner punching oh God, one of the Golden Girls. Is it Rue McClanahan? Yes. Fat Shatner punches Rue McClanahan in the face. That's right. Congratulations, Brain. Way to think of that one. That was solid. Solid work, Brain. I appreciate you. Thank you for still being around and thinking of dumb shit like that. Anyway, here we go. Oh, God. Okay. This is the Olympic podium There's way too many people for this to be a podium. Like, is this a team sport? But they've got different sizes and colors of medals, and this kid has half a metal ribbon. This kid has a metal ribbon and 2 sets of eyebrows. That's concerning. Look at the expression on this kid's face. I think she sees his two noses. And why is there one random geek-necked white kid in the mix? And why does he have elephantitis? And why does this gopher have a bird's beak? And why is her face sliding off? Did she just get injections of the Botox and like her half of her face, she got that artificially created Bell's palsy? Anyway, regardless, yeah, just an atrocity all around on these faces. And anyway, this is the Olympic podium. Is it monkey snorkeling? It's monkey something. I'm going to go with monkey snorkeling. Yeah. Called it. Award ceremony for Olympic monkey snorkeling. Yeah, it's going to be a short episode when I remember everything. So much for my memory being affected. I love it when people take a sample size of 1. They're like, I remember things that I came up with while I was under the influence. Therefore, it doesn't affect your memory. Like, doesn't it, though? Anyway, regardless, we shall find out. Oh, God. This is Justice Kavanaugh drinking a cup full of blood. It's something like that. Probably. Yeah, day drinking human blood. Yeah, I think he's going to be on Seth Meyers, day drinking human blood. You know, where do you go from Lizzo? Because I don't know if you've seen that Lizzo episode, but that's special stuff. I don't know where you go from there. Day drinking human blood with Justice Kavanaugh, I guess the only way to go from there. Oh my God. This is a beautiful supermodel with a thick, luscious, glorious beard eating corn on the cob. Pretty sure it's those things. Yes, fashion model with a long, glorious, manly beard eating corn on the cob. By the way, AI, good job. That is like, I appreciate it. Goes full James Harden here and is like hipster douchebag up here. And that, like, you know, she is excited about this corn. It's not just a prop. You could tell she wants that fucking corn. Anyway, moving on. Is this Mickey Mouse attends a fascist rally? I mean, I know he does, but I mean, is this the picture we have? Oh, a communist rally. Mickey Mouse attending a communist rally and realizing that the speaker is making a lot of sense. Man. I mean, I guess he would be, but, you know, what are you going to do? Oh. Okay. This one is really random, but I'm fairly certain that I know it. This is the Pope of Satanism makes a fruitcake for the Kardashians. Yeah, it didn't say which kind of cake, but that's the Pope of Satanism making a cake for the Kardashians. That's what that looks like. That is exactly accurate. Thank you, AI. I wondered what that would look like. Okay. What the fuck? Uh, bodybuilding cat lifts car? Mond Scar? Was that on the bottom? Anyway. Oh, okay. It's an idea for a kid's show. A bodybuilding kitty cat who can transform into a station wagon. Yeah. It's a solid kids show. I'd watch that show. Anyway. Oh, Matt Gaetz throwing himself away. I knew it had something to do with Matt Gaetz. I knew it did. It couldn't not. Matt Gaetz pooped his pants and is attempting to throw them away in a dumpster behind a Waffle House. That is wildly specific. I don't think I would have gotten Waffle House. Like, do we see a Waffle House? I guess it would be this. Like, that must be the eaves of the Waffle House. Anyway. Oh, God. Okay, so this one is Karate Kid freaking what's the actor's name? God dang it. The original Karate Kid. This is going to drive me nuts. Okay. So, this is the Karate Kid himself, Ralph Macchio, trying to flick a boog as his car careens off a cliff. Pretty sure that's what this is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I remember things. I just couldn't remember Ralph Macchio's name. I was like, Daniel-san, like from Karate Kid. Freaking, come on. Let's see. Mitt Romney dreaming of lemon jello. I was close. I was right about it being Mitt Romney and it being jello, which is what Mormons eat a ton of, apparently more than anyone. Mitt Romney realizes that not all problems can be solved with yellow jello. Indeed, Mitt. Indeed. Let's see. The Ghost of Love with Nutella toast? Oh, close. A ghost who is afraid of his own feelings for a Nutella toast. Buck up, ghost. It's okay. You can feel your feelings now. You're dead. Jeez. T'oi no bomok doi odevoiju. Yeah, if only his sign were in English. This is something about a filthy hippie. I know it's going to be a filthy hippie. A filthy hippie realizes he should have done an honest day's work. Maybe? A dirty hippie with a job telling children not to grow up to be anything like him. Oh, that's right. He has a job. Okay. He's one of those guys who stands with a sign and doesn't really help. All right. Oh, God. This one's going to test me. So I feel like this is Jason Statham who hates Dunkin' Donuts? Maybe? Oh, no. It's a very French man surrendering to a Dunkin' Donuts coffee cup with an angry face drawn on it. Yeah, he's surrendering. Anyway, makes perfect sense. Oh, this is a magician who can only produce his parents' disappointment out of his top hat. Yes, a flamboyant magician who can only conjure his parents' disappointment. Called it. Oh, luchador with lemon tits? I don't know. A Mexican luchador who has just given birth to beautiful twin M&Ms. What? He just gave birth to those? Those are his babies? All right. Oh, this is the cat who rises from the volcano and destroys half of Tokyo before returning to the sea. Yeah, my pretty kitty rising out of a live volcano and destroying half of Tokyo. Exactly. Oh my god. What is happening? It's like a cool baking show for stormtroopers. A bundt cake made out of bearded dragons being served by a happy stormtrooper. Well, I was kind of hoping that the stormtrooper mask, that it would like reinterpret it in a happy way, like, boop, I'm a happy trooper. Like, just, I would kind of want to see that, but I don't know if it knows how. Anyway, regardless. Yeah. Brula Brule Corkle Nude Boo Crew. What? Okay, so this is CJ from GTA San Andreas, and this is, I don't know, freaking J. Jonah Jameson, something like that. The mission from GTA San Andreas in which Jeff Goldblum raps about broccoli. What? That don't make no sense. And all I had to do was follow the damn train of thought that led to that. Anyway, oh, this is a vegan who is afraid of his beef and kale sandwich, something like that. A vegetarian who can't wait to complain about his horse meat sandwich. Oh God, yeah, that is a good one. Oh man, I don't know. A fat man riding a dachshund into battle. A fat aerobics instructor riding a giant dachshund into battle against the Cleveland Browns. Those aren't the best colors if you're playing against the Browns. I mean, I guess it depends on who's wearing home colors. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is a good one. I like this one. I like where this one came from. I was very surprised. A pothead anime girl joins a jam band and plays a bass at a festival show. Anyway, this looks like someone's setting up an April Fool's video. So he's going to say something about the Bible that's 100% not true. And she'll be like, actually, did you realize that, your interpretation is exactly wrong for these very obvious reasons? And then he's going to be like, shut up. Paul said you're not allowed to talk in church. Oh my God. Look at that overbite on this girl. She got a real, hey, how you doing? Anyway, I respect her greatly. I'm going to give her my entire ear. This bit stopped being funny like 9 slides ago. Yeah, you're right, but I don't have anything else. Kizzle Dopes G. Okay, so this is some Hasidic stuff from our friend Snoop Dogg. So that's what this is. Snoop Dogg releases a new album of klezmer music. Yeah, called it. Guk Momom Ul Moad. I saw your mom kissing someone at the Star Trek convention. This guy thinks he's Geordie LaForge. A comic book which features your mom making out with Jeff Goldblum. Come on now. This is the second Goldblum where he doesn't look anything like Goldblum. Your mom, on the other hand, looks nice. You want to give her my number? No. Okay, fine. Keep your mother to yourself. Selfish. This is Thomas the Tank Engine, very angry when he realizes that he has a human face. Thomas the Tank Engine hated this entire episode and angrily reminds me to tell people that I'm just clumsy and tripped. Oh, that's right. Because I fit a joke in which Thomas the Tank Engine beats me, like hits me, and I take the fall for it. Like, oh, he's really so sweet. You should see him when he's sweet. I just can't watch my news at the places that you said because he'll find out, and you wouldn't like it if he found out. Anyway, comedy. It's tragedy plus however much time you think is appropriate, and there you go. Good stuff. All right, show's over. No closure. This program was made possible by the Igneous and Gertruldina Buttcomer Foundation. Promotional considerations provided by Ralph Morgan's Extra Strangly Snakes, the Lonely Ass Librarians Guild, Grandpappy True Reels Foul-Smelling Balms and Gruels, and the one and only True God. This program was directed and performed by Rem Pemberton, who says, "It stinks." God, a terrible show. Hey, but if you want one of the things, then you're going to have to send me one of your things, and I'm going to have to wire it up. It's going to be a whole thing. Just kidding. My brain was in a different YouTube channel just then. I didn't even know what I'm talking about. I've lost the thread entirely. That's why this episode needs to end. It stinks. Written by Braxton White Guy. He stinks. Where were you on the other everything else I did in this episode? Anyway, theme song by the Out of Tuners. You guys suck. Presentation of very non-sober Badger Productions. Obviously, a subsidiary of the large, boring-sounding corporation with surprisingly questionable business practices, Lawful Asset Holdings Incorporated. A branch of the intentionally vague corporation whose purpose may never be known, the Blaine Group. And communism, not dead yet, suckers. Communism appears courtesy of the need for a new American labor movement. The American labor movement. It's like politics, but it's relevant to your actual life. The American labor movement would like to remind you that if you don't like the results of unbridled capitalism, you should vote to try something else instead. Anyway, that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. We made it all the way from the beginning to the end. Hooray, huzzah. That's all the things that I have. If you want more, watch older ones, I guess. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.